Online shopping or retail shopping? It's a question that has been on the minds of many people across the UK, but is the end of the high street nearer than we think? We decided to take a look. Coming up in the show, we talked to one of Aldi's area managers to see how his store is affected.
I think people prefer to come into store than shop online.
We also asked the public where they prefer to do their shopping.
We want to keep it local, so we want people to come and visit our local shops.
And we decided to conduct our own research to see which option will give you better value for your money. To shop online or to shop in store? That is the question we all ask ourselves every week, whether it be for our weekly shop, paying for gifts, or buying things we just don't really need. As you can see by this graph, Aldi's revenue has risen by 1.6% in the past 8 years, even though that Aldi has contended with stores such as Tesco and Asda, which have online stores as well. To gain insight, we decided to talk to Mark Yates, who is an area manager at Aldi. Have you noticed an increase or decrease in the number of customers within the last couple of years?
Our customer count's gone up tremendously over the last couple of years. We've seen increases of around 40% over the last 2 years, and over the last 5 years it's more like 150%.
Do you think people are more inclined to shop online and have their groceries delivered rather than coming into store?
I think people prefer to come into store than shop online. We're one of the fastest growing retailers in the world at the moment. However, online retailing is experiencing high growth also. I think that people prefer to come into a shop and do their shopping, have the customer interaction and the customer experience rather than shop online.
As you know, Aldi is fast becoming one of the larger food retailers in the UK. Do you think other food retailers such as Tesco or Asda could be overtaken in popularity by cheaper food retailers such as this one?
It's hard to say. I think it's going to happen eventually. I think it's great when you come into a store, you get to interact with the staff, you get to ask them questions, but also you just get a feel for the products rather than online. You know, you might have ordered an avocado and you might get a courgette or something because that's what they had available.
In 2013, the UK spent more on online shopping than any other country in Europe. Brits spent £38 billion shopping on the net. That's more than Germany, who spent just under £29 billion. France, who spent £22 billion, whereas Spain, Italy, Netherlands, Sweden and Poland, who spent just under £6 billion each. Online shopping in Europe altogether has grown by 39.2% over the past 2 years, and with extensive use of mobile technology is expected to continue to grow. So which is better value for your money? We decided to take a look. We are here outside this Tesco store where we're going to compare the prices of a range of items in the store, and then we're going to see just how much you can get them for online. Let's take a look. So I've just been in store and found this Lee Evans DVD was £13, this Samsung HD to be £189, and this Kindle Fire HD which was only £99. So let's see how much these are online. So as we can see here, the Lee Evans Monster DVD costs £11.99, making a saving of £1 and 1p. The Kindle Fire HD costs £119, which is £20 more than in store. And finally, the Samsung Smart TV costs £179.99 online and £189 in store, saving a sum of £10. So from this, we have found that on average, it is cheaper to shop online, but watch out for deals and sales in store as well. We wanted to see what the general public prefers, online or retail shopping. So which do you prefer doing? Do you prefer to shop online or do you shop here in like a high street?
High street.
Don't get the private service when you go in the big shops.
Same again, high street. High street.
But Lidl are very friendly. The assistants in there. But it's a shame for the small businessmen.
We want to keep it local, so we want people to come and visit our local shops, and that's what we're looking for, trying to promote local businesses, not the big conglomerates.
So overall, the majority of the public prefer to shop on the high street, which is quite a surprising outcome. We decided to ask some consumers about their daily shopping habits.
Normally Sainsbury's, sometimes Morrison's, but Sainsbury's, to be honest, has got the better deal.
I like to use Amazon quite a bit as my online retailer. A lot of the time I'm very busy, so I like to do the Asda little like click and get it to your house. It's pretty nice. So you go online, you just type in your stuff and then it comes to your house.
If it's food shopping, I prefer online. In terms of Christmas presents, to a degree online, but I always like to have a browse around the shops. I may not buy anything, it's more of a browse. The main one I use is a company called CPC in Preston, which do all the technology, and they have all the equipment, so microphones, mixing desks, that kind of stuff.
Well, you get to see what you're going to get before you get it, which is pretty important, because if you get like a medium online, it might be a large in the high street.
You can actually grab hold of products, can't you? Whereas online it's just a picture, whereas in person you can actually pick it up. You know, you've actually got it there. So that's one of the pros of shopping online.
eBay, I love bidding, it's good fun. General websites like Forbidden Planet and stuff, just to buy stuff off, but it's mainly eBay and Amazon.
Online shopping has played a big part in the somewhat demise of some high street shops. However, I think there'll always be, you know, no matter how brilliant online shopping ever gets, I mean, it's pretty good now with Amazon and all that, but I don't think there'll ever be a complete demise of high street shops.
The future of the high street, I think it's declining. With Amazon doing their like drone deliveries now, that's pretty exciting. They keep making new things, so I think the high street really needs to step up its game.
One of the UK's largest DVD rental companies, Blockbuster, was one that was hit hard by the recent incline of online shopping. Many stores like this one behind me are still present around the UK. Nowadays, you can watch movies and TV shows without even having to step foot outside of the house. With services such as Netflix and Amazon Prime, stores like this one are no longer needed. We decided to talk to Tony Porter about his local business and how it is affected by online shopping.
I've noticed an increase in customers over the last couple of months. Generally, because we're a game shop, there's not many games out during the summer, so it's always quiet. So naturally, when autumn comes and FIFA and other games come out, it does get busier, and obviously some people are thinking about Christmas as well. The online issue is you either have to have your own website, which is quite complicated and difficult to keep going. So it's a tricky one. We're considering it, but we've not done it yet. I think online customers, such as ones who use Game and Granger Games, are very different from customers who come into the shop. But a lot of people prefer to come into shops, buy a physical game, and actually talk to the customers, talk to the staff, and make friends. It's kind of a social environment we have here. I wouldn't say the end of the high street is near because of online retail. I think the end of the high street might be near because of the government policies. It's more to do with business rates. It's more to do with the lack of help for shops and businesses in general. Online retail's been around for a while. Yeah, there's more online retail now than there used to be, but that's because there are fewer shops than there used to be. I mean, you walk around any town centre now and there's a lot of units that are empty.
Online comparison sites such as Google Shopping make it even easier for shoppers to find what they want for the best price. All you have to do is enter the product you are searching for, and a list of the best prices will appear from the different internet stores. I decided to talk to Ben Greenwood, the marketing manager at American Soda, to see how online stores are affected by retail shopping. Have you noticed an increase or decrease in the number of customers buying products on the online store of American Soda?
I mean, we've noticed a big increase in people buying products from the American Soda online store over the last sort of year.
Do you think expanding American Soda to the high street and opening up more retail stores would increase sales?
We're actually looking at expanding American Soda to the high street. We've got one store already, but it's not on the high street. That's based in Ashton, and we're actually looking at possibly opening up some more stores in more high street locations next year. We do think it would increase sales, yeah. It's just a case of finding the best locations for them.
Okay, and finally, do you think local businesses that sell American produce will be overlooked by online stores such as this one?
No, I don't think that local businesses that sell American produce will be overlooked by online stores. I mean, a lot of the stores that we know about that sell American stuff, they actually buy some of it from us anyway. So, you know, we benefit from their existence, and long may they continue.
Nowadays, it is so much easier to buy products online with the use of smartphones and tablets. In 2013, UK shoppers spent £91 billion online through the use of smartphones and tablets alone. Sales via these devices grew by 138% in 2013 compared to the previous year. So to conclude our investigation, if it's ease of use and next day delivery you are looking for, then online shopping might be the way forward. But if it's reliability and same day purchase you are after, then a good old fashioned trip down to your local high street might be in order. So we have looked into the question that is online or retail, but now you have the facts and the figures. It's time for you to decide, is it truly the end of the high street?